Hello, this is WEKECTRIAN and I am Krishna. So today we are going to do UV mapping in Fusion. So the first thing that you have to do is, if you are using any 3D software so to model or to create textures, you should go to File, Import Animate Scene. It will import everything of your every pieces of your scene. So go to Container, then click Open. I don't want any camera, so okay. Okay, now I got another mixing. Now if I press one, do I change? So this how it looks. So this too shiny. So from fast change it to shade. So now I can see I made a container. This I made a container in Blender. So looks like this. So it does not have any lighting. So I am going to add some lighting to it. So now press space bar, add a merge 3D. Control plus V. This is the lights. So if I now go there. So lights off. I'll click ungroup. Okay, now I'm going to just put this every light to this merge, so it gives me nice results. Okay, now I added many lights as I can, so now it's nice. So now you should UV map this. So I'm going to just put this in a group so we can save a space. So Control G. Okay, so in order to UV map this, so in order to UV map you should have a UV map node and a texture. So sorry, and what you call material replace material node. So you should have these both must. So the first thing that I am going to unwrap is this W. So this W thing that you see here, so to unwrap it, just click this W, control plus space bar. I'm going to put UV map. So it adds a UV map. So now you can see this green thing. So that is the UV map thing. So this is the UV map thing. So uh, in the UV map settings, go to controls, then change it to fit. Okay, now it's fitted. So now it won't move, it won't affect other materials. So that's nice. If you want, you can put it to cube. So that's also a bit nice. Okay, then the next thing that you have to do is move this aside. You should have a control plus space bar, add a loader. So we are going to load our textures into it. So I think it's this one. Okay, so this is the texture that I exported from Blender. So to add this, you should control plus space bar, add a word shader. So see, now you got it as a material. Now go to UV map, control plus space bar, add a thing, what do you call that? Yeah, replace material. So now take the word shaders output and put it to the replace material. Put it to the material input. Now press 1. See, now it is mapped to a W, as you can see here. Okay, that's pretty nice. So go to the animate scene. See, now it's mapped to this. So it's not nice because we put lightings in our group. We will just enable it last. So now we should go and unwrap the other things. So the next thing that I'm going to unwrap is this tank. So this tank that you see here, okay, I'm going to move it over here and control plus space bar, UV map, and I'm going to change it to cube map and fit, and I'm going to load in a texture, so loader, and I'm going to give it a brick texture. So I'm going to add a watt shader, press 1. So this is a texture. Then I'm going to Control C, Control V, delete this. Then put a bump map. Now right click and put it to the bump map. So now go to bump map and change it to 5 and change the clamping. So give it a height scale. So see, okay. Now we are done with the our container material. Now we should put it to the material. So in order to put it, is that okay? Add a replace material. So replace material, put the watt shader to the replace material put, and 1. Okay, that's nice. It has some distortion, but I don't know how to fix that thing. See that thing. So here it's nice. So no, I don't know how to fix that things. So okay, now we should map our wireframe. So the wireframe looks something like this. So this is a wireframe. I thought of putting it over, see, like a cage. So wireframe, so this wireframe. Now I have to load the wireframe texture. So more here, add a loader. So the wireframe texture is, okay, blue texture for wireframe. Okay, now go to wireframe, control plus spacebar, add a UV map. Okay, now add a material, replace material. Then go to texture, blue texture. So the blue texture looks like something like this. See, so go to the blue texture and control plus space bar, add a watt shader. So watt shader, then press 1, you will get this. Now just take this watt shader's output and put it to the replace material. Now press 1. Okay, now we are done with that. Now we have only the screws left. So the screws is the a little bit tough thing to play with. So I'm going to move this aside so we get more space. So now I'm going to change this to orthographic pipes, so I can just do number of things easily. So these are pipes, see. Okay, now I can just hold down. Okay, just start removing this. Okay, so these are screws. So screws look something like this. So these are screws. Okay, now for the screws I have a texture. So add a loader. So that's it. Think it's I think it's back. So go to desktop. Think it's text png. Connect. Let's look. Yeah, this is the texture that I made for screw. So move it aside for little time. Now we should start map, add a UV map for all of these screws. So the first, I'll show you how to do that. So add a UV map 3D, then control C, control V, just go on. So I have something like 17 screws. So 1 2 3 4 5. So control V, control V, control V, control V, Control V, so delete these things, so delete, 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 delete. So Control V, okay, delete, delete. Go here, Control V, 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 Control V. Okay, now go to UV map and change it to fit. Put it to Q map. Now, as you can see here, it's something like this. So UV map 1. So it's this big plane that you see here. We should change it to fit and Q map. So this is the thing. So okay, now change everything to like that. So Q map fit, 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 and Q map fit. Oh, that's fit. Okay. Now, thing we did the Q mapping. See, we did the Q mapping. So the next thing that you have to do is put this things to what you call this loader. So just bring it here, put it here, this, but you can put it to directly like that. So add a replace material. So replace material, then Control C, Control V, Control V. Okay, click this, Control V, Control V, Control V, delete that, Control V, 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 Control V. Okay, now we did the replace material. Okay, now add the texture to a wart shader. So wart. Okay, now hold down Control and also here Controls. Put this to this. So put the wart to that. Okay, now hold down Control and select these two. Not that two. Now Control, select these two. Control C, Control V. So I think this we should connect manually. It's a lot of painful processes. So Control V. So you should connect this manually. So connecting this manually. Control V, Control V. So let me just pause it till I connect these all things. So I am pausing this for a minute. Okay, now I just did everything for that. Okay, now I just add here for each of the screws and texture. So now we have add this. So now if I go to any of this and click one, you can see the texture added. See, now if you want to see the before of this, just go here. See, this was before and this was after. Okay, now we should put this all into one node. So in order to do that, we should add a merge. So Control plus spacebar, add a merge 3D, put that to that, and put every output to that. Okay, now we are finishing. Only two more. And one more I think so. Yeah. Okay, now if we want to see the final, see, we have a screws all mapped nicely with the glazing thing. Okay, now to put this into a scene, just put this merge to the alembic scene, press 1, go here, press 1, voila. Now you have the UV mapped clearly. Now if I enable lightings by going to this group and ungroup and go to this merge 1. So if I just rotate, see that lighting is more light. Now the thing that you have to do next is just go and render this. So render 3D, press 1, it's rendering. So it rendered as this thing. So don't know what it is. Go there. So because we didn't add any camera, so we should add some camera to this. So in order to add a camera, just first look how you want this. So I want my this to be like my camera to be positioned like this. Okay, like this. So to add a camera, just go here, click this and add a camera 3D. You got a camera. Now just right click on this perspective and click copy POV to camera. So now if I go to the camera view, see that's the same thing that you have did. So now if I render this, render 3D, press 1, see now we got a container but it's looking too cartoonish. So to avoid that cartoonish type effect, go to lighting and click enable lighting. So if you add only lights, it will give that realistic effect. So look the realistic effect. See, if you have lights only, it will give this effect. So now you can go to image and then just give this to 60-bit. Give this overscan a little bit. So I think it will just small in size. Okay, little bit more overscan. Okay, now if you want, you can just adjust these all. See, now you see, now you got a nice image of what you have done. So if you want to uh, do some lighting and all this, if you do only lightings, if you do some lighting only, then you will get this realistic effect. So if you didn't do that lighting effects, you cannot get the realistic effect that I got here. So thank you, please subscribe and please, and if you want you can download from my Patreon page, and thank you, bye.